Hello, hey everyone, and welcome in. My name is Creatively Anzy, and welcome to my creative corner of YouTube. I did it. It's done. It's handled. Mission accomplished.
Get back to the map.
Okay, let me stop that. But I did it. I feel crazy. Like, oh my god. There are no words. Like, it was. There are no words. But to be honest, it was a really, really wholesome experience. The whole stream of cutting my hair off with my family, like taking taking a section to cut the hair off, and it was so heartwarming. Like, it honestly was like the most heartwarming thing, and even when I think about it, I felt I was welling up. Like, at the time I was just like, oh my god, this is lovely. I rewatched it again and I was just like, I am really blessed to know some phenomenal people, both like around me, in the chat, the way people were cheering me on. I would love for you guys to see it, so like, please roll the camera. But yeah, so truthful see hair. Well, we're doing it. So what we're doing is this is called a rubber band method. So you take a rubber band and basically you go like this, and because
we're gonna section pieces of your hair.
Yeah. So some people, if you have like really long hair, you just do your ponytail. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put the rubber band right at the end like that.
I knew that first. Do all the rubber band. That is what we're gonna do.
Right at the rubber, and then we're going to cut it from here.
Relax.
Will you think
That's the end game.
I don't know why I'm bothering.
Whip your hair back and forth.
This is actually a look.
Oh wait.
That's it, guys. That was the stream. We were actually. It was a joke.
I have the wheel and the body.
Hold it taut, Jess.
Yes. Just in time.
So Anna, I'm gonna guide your hand. You're cutting right at the base, and just hold me at taut, right?
Very cool.
Yeah, have I done it right?
Have the wheel.
Head.
All right.
3, 2.
A bit higher, a bit higher.
She's doing it,
All right,
guys.
all right. Go.
Woo!
Oh my god.
She's done it.
Come into my bosom. Oh my god. This is scary.
Okay,
This is scary.
Yeah, no.
Anna, so do you want us to do more?
Okay.
I'm the wheel. How do you feel, Anna? Obviously, there's no going back now. Right.
There's one.
Mum's in jail.
Hold it up.
There is a way.
Wait, where's the bag?
Oh, this is so she is gonna rock this.
Right, who's going third? Abia.
And I'm getting ready for
Third
the
piece,
third piece.
guys. Third piece.
This is mad. This is scary. Okay, this is the basis you're trying to get.
The fourth one, guys. Fourth piece.
Thank you, Cho.
Oh, Charles.
Egg
I didn't mean mother. Mama, please give him room, boy. Give him room for this one.
No, I'm
Now,
pulling.
remember, wait, hold on. Wait.
I know you're excited.
Yeah, cool. I'm just gonna make the basis possible, yeah? Like, low. I'm not drunk. Can you imagine this?
Thank you.
Low. Low, real low.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
I was still joking, but I thought best on
What piece is this? No, this is
No,
four.
fourth
What?
piece. Yeah, fourth piece.
Exactly. Perfect.
Agent Predator, please.
I know, I can see his technique, he's drawing, his eyes are sharp. All that A-train is coming handy. This feels like something. Your beauty is just coming through, don't worry. Jazz is a maniac.
Pooja, what is this behavior?
Why was I not happy?
This is really
Agent has already gone. Agent just went.
Huh?
I don't try here. Yeah, they said agent. So they
And the last sniff is coming.
Yay, yay, yay. Oh, a piece.
Oh, you're creating
Yay.
a 10,000 bucks. Yeah, these bundles cost that. So when I said my comment, now we know.
Who the hell?
It's a charity, guys.
So yeah, it was just, you know, the whole, like, you could see in my face, I was like, oh my god, the cutting off the first, like, oh my goodness, I was losing my mind a little bit. I was like, oh, this is really happening. I'm doing this, it's done. Okay, another section, another, seriously, it was like, I mean, you saw, it was just crazy. It was crazy, and it was very positive, affirming, like the donations that we received whilst we were in the chat, whilst we were streaming, sorry, just my family coming together, you know, family that you're born with and the family that you choose. So it was just lovely that everyone was just like there, people were cheering me on in the chat, and I just felt really loved in that moment. And I was like, this is exactly what my dad would have wanted from something like this. You know, this is on the brand for him. He was such a family guy, you know. Our house was never empty, kind of thing, you know, to the point of like, hello, can you guys leave? But it felt really I don't know, it felt really nice to just have that moment with, like, share it, you know, as opposed to just like doing it myself or going to like get it chopped up somewhere. Like, everyone taking turns. It felt like really positive, and I felt very like an emotional connection to my dad as well. And I'm not gonna say I wasn't scared. You can see I was scared. Every second I was like terrified. But I think the saying is, do it scared. Like, you don't have to be brave in every moment, like most people are not, but they're doing it anyway, you know. And I think that's one of the big lessons I took away from this. That, and despite, like, you know, my dad having passed away, and it felt like just losing such a huge powerhouse in my life, such, you know, was a well of wisdom kind of thing. I feel like I still have the lessons that he taught me, and I still have people around me that, you know, are there for me. And
I don't have friends, I got family.
So it was lovely. It was really lovely. And of course I, you know, had to go and get the lineup, and that also was a nice moment, because that was my brother's barbers. I went to Ivor's barbers, like I'll show you right here, exhibit A. You guys can see I live streamed the entire thing, because, you know, people wanted to see it. My sister couldn't come down as well because she's studying for her exams. She's like, live stream it, let me see you cutting your hair off, getting that lineup. And you know, boys and their barbers, like, the loyalty, unmatched. They've been going to those barbers since they were like in secondary school. So I was like, I will go there as well, you know it can be trusted, you can be trusted. So he did, you know, my 1-2 lineup, and I got like a little line, because why not? I can do that now. I get lines in my hair. I am gonna go crazy with like this hair. Red, I've got blonde lineup, I've got pink, I'm gonna get purple, and then it's like designs. So I'm gonna keep it short for a little bit so that I can, you know, dye my hair. But it was definitely quite an experience, you know. and I'm glad that I was able to share it with like my friends and family, share it with you guys as well. And I hope you guys enjoyed it, part 1 and 2. If you haven't seen part 1, that was when I have hair, so go and check out part 1 when I actually have hair. But again, this was for a phenomenal cause, for a wonderful individual. That's my dad. And I posted this I posted it in loads of different places actually. I posted it on LinkedIn as well, and the CEO of the Little Princess Trust, where I actually gave my hair away, and this is like, you can see that the hair, and that's like what it looks like, just like in the bundle. So that was pretty cool. He reached out and said like, oh, you did a really brave thing, your dad would be proud. And I was like, oh my god, that was so lovely. And also the Imperial Trust, because I gave it to the Blood Fund, Imperial Trust, they also reached out too, and I was like, you guys don't make me cry. But it just goes to show that sometimes when I'm reading stuff about other people, I feel really inspired by their journey. I'm just like, this person is so like affirming, and I love what they're about. And I like that I can also give that to other people, because people are just like, oh, you really inspired me, Anzy. And I was like, what? Me, who half the time I don't know what I'm doing? That felt lovely too, you know, and I felt like, oh, I'm doing something. But I feel like, I don't know if I feel more shy with this hair. I feel like, oh, this is all on. And every time I catch myself in the mirror, I'm like, damn, who's the what? Oh yeah, that's me. So it's not been easy, is what I'm saying. It's been like, oh, it's been I feel a little bit alarming, but I'm glad I did it, and I'm glad I did it in the way that was done. Yeah, I did it the way that was done. Yeah, you know, it's still like mind-boggling to me when I'm just like, I was putting on makeup and I was like, oh, I'm not gonna do my edges. I'm not gonna, oh yeah, this is it. This is get up and go hair, which my dad promised me would be nice and cheap, so that's good. Just brush, I'm good to go. That's been okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, it's been literally 1 solid week since I recorded part 1 video, so we'll see how it's going, you know. And next time I come here, you'll be like, oh, blonde now, oh, you're pink now. We'll try out different styles, and I might do a poll actually, what colour people want to see. I won't go too crazy. Actually, yes, I will, because I can just cut it all up. Now that I know I've done it, I know I can do it again. You know, that's the reason I can do it again. But thank you so much, everybody, literally everybody who was in the chat, who reached out to me, who donated, who was part of the process. I could never ever have done it by myself. Maybe I could have, but it would have been way more difficult, you know. Some things are easy, you don't have to make your journey so difficult. When you're on your way to your destination, it's nice to surround yourself with wonderful people who will always be there for you. So thank you to all of those people, and I cannot tell you what it means to me, you know, like, it just means everything. So thank you, and thank you, Dada, for making this whole thing possible as well, in terms of Downcut inspiring me and just being still that well of wisdom, you know. So thanks guys. Please, if you love the video, please like, comment and subscribe. I'll see you all next time. Bye everyone.